Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy TK Goated here, and welcome back to another video. Today we about to react to my boy Chill Dudes Explains, and the title of today's video is things that used to be free but now cost money. I actually don't even know. I don't know anything that used to be free, like, at all. Like, what used to be free? The only thing I knew that used to be free is them candies that you used to get from the doctors. Like the doctor's place. That's all I remember.
Number 10. Air for your tires. Remember when getting air for your tires was free?
I thought this was still free. Wait. Nah, okay, I do remember. I thought this was still free. Ain't it? Like, they had them at Quick Trips and stuff. At least where I'm from. They still had, like, the Quick Trips. They used to have like a free air tire pump, bro. I swear they still do. I swear they still got it.
Pulling up to a gas station for some tire air is like going to a vending machine for oxygen. You're literally paying for one of the most abundant things on earth.
That's
Back
crazy.
in the day, every gas station had a free air pump. Now
I
that'll
swear
be
they still do,
$1.50,
but I guess I'm wrong.
sometimes even $2. And here's the really messed up part. In some states, like California, it's actually illegal for gas stations to charge for air if you've bought gas. But most people don't know this, so they keep feeding those machines their quarters, like they're playing a really boring. It's actually illegal. And here's the really messed up part. In some states, like California, it's actually illegal for gas stations to charge for air if you've
Hey, if you guys want to run a lawsuit, go ahead, call my boy, call me up, man. I'll be there.
bought gas.
I'll be there to get some of
know this,
some of the cash,
feeding
man.
those machines their quarters,
Man,
like
I don't
they're
even have a
playing
car,
a really
so
boring arcade game.
it wouldn't
The gas
even affect
stations
me for
claim
real.
it's for the maintenance costs
That's
of the
crazy.
air machines, which is funny because those old free machines seemed to work just fine for decades. It's gotten so ridiculous that people are buying their own portable air compressors.
Yeah. I actually have my own too. Like, my family, we have our own like little like air pump thing for ourselves. Yeah, so I can see.
Imagine having to buy your own air machine because someone decided to monetize the atmosphere. What's next? Pay-per-breath oxygen bars? Oh wait, those already exist. Number 9. The bread basket. Remember when you'd sit down at a restaurant and they'd bring out that warm basket of bread?
Okay, this might be out of my time because I don't remember bread being free.
Steam would rise as you tore into that first piece, butter
I've
melting instantly on contact.
had.
Those days are going the way of the dodo. More and more restaurants are now charging for what used to be the most reliable freebie in the dining world. Some fancy places are charging up to $15
15? Yeah, you got it. You have it.
for what they now call their artisanal bread service. They took the word basket out and replaced it with service, so they could jack up the price. This whole tradition of free bread started during the Great Depression. Restaurants would put out bread to show they weren't being stingy with food during hard times. It was like saying, hey, times are tough, but we've got your back and your stomach.
I've
But
never
now
had
they're
this.
turning
I've
that
never
symbol
seen
of
this as a free
hospitality
item.
into a profit center. Some places even make you specifically request the bread, hoping you'll forget about it. It's like they're playing hard to get with carbs. When they bring it out without telling you it costs extra, you think you're getting the traditional freebie. Then there it is on your bill. Bread service, $8. Thanks for the bread trail, guys. Number 8.
I'm looking for individuals who are 22 to 35 and have
Oh
a
my
burning
god, these
desire to
ads. I'm
break
not even
free
saying
from
a lie.
Video game content. Remember when buying a game meant getting the whole game? Those were simpler times.
Oh, he's talking about the DLCs? Bro, I got something to say about this, man. Why do you release a game 50% complete just for you throughout multiple years to release DLCs that cost $20 each just to get the full game? It's like, see, it would have been different if it's like a free game. The example that I'm finna use is, hold on. I can't use an example because I can't think of another time on top of my head, man, right now. But it's like, why are you making me spend $70 to $100 for a game just for me to get the game? And then as soon as I open the game, I realize, oh, it's not even the full game. I have to wait 3-4 months for you to come out with a DLC update. Now I have to spend $40 to $50 more just to play the rest of the game. Bro, I never understood that. It's like Xenoverse 2 specifically. Like, okay, I understand that it's not really their fault. When they made the game, it was already fully cut up. But instead of making a new game, they have it to where there's multiple DLCs like the Future Saga and all that other stuff. You have to pay for specific characters and stuff just to be able to use them. Bro, it's like, bro, what are we doing now? Like, come on, man. Like, come on, man.
When the only DLC was blowing into the cartridge to make
Like,
it
you gotta
work.
pay extra
Now
$50
games are
just
like
for the
buying a
DLC.
sandwich
It's
where the
crazy.
bread is $60 and everything else is extra content. Want some lettuce? That's the Vegetable Pack DLC for $9.99. Want the ending? That's the True Ending DLC for $14.99. Back in the day, if you wanted a cool outfit for your character, you had to earn it. You'd spend hours beating tough
On me, it's just like 2K. 2K back then, old 2Ks, you used to have to actually grind. You didn't have to spend 100 extra bucks just to get your character to an 86 overall. It's not even max overall. Okay, first and foremost, yeah, you had to grind your character out. There was no pay to win. If you wanted to be good at the game or have a high overall character, you had to actually sit there and actually play the game to make the dude great. Nowadays, you could just spend $100 and get your character damn near to the max. But the problem with this is the microtransactions for games that have the microtransactions for the games that you already have to pay for is insane. See, I wouldn't be mad at the microtransactions if it was already free. Say for instance, like Roblox, Fortnite, stuff like that, games like that. See, the game is already free. I can understand the microtransactions because they need the money, right? For games like 2K, Madden, and stuff like that, they make you pay more just to make your character good. That's insane. I'm already paying for the game. I would understand if it was a free game, but I'm already paying 70 to 80 bucks just for this game. And you want me to pay an extra, what, 100 bucks just to make my character good? That doesn't make any sense. I've never understood that.
For finding secret areas. Now, just whip
That's
out
why.
your credit
That's
card.
literally why I don't pay for 2K no more. Like, for real. I would literally just wait for the plus, for the PlayStation Plus thing, because you know how they usually have it to where, like, after a while, you can just get it for free on PlayStation Plus. That's what I do. I don't pay for it no more. Unless I'm making content on it, but I haven't been making content since, you know? So, like, it wouldn't make sense. But, like, yeah, unless I was making content on it, that would probably make sense. But no, I'm not
Your
gonna do all
character
that.
can look like a disco ninja for $4.99.
You're not gonna do all that.
Some games sell you
Or like, I feel like you're probably just better off waiting for a discount. Just wait for Black Friday or something, because it's usually pretty cheap. They usually get like half off.
time savers. Paying extra money to not play the game you just bought. That's like paying for a gym membership and then paying extra to have someone else do your workout. Loot boxes are basically slot machines for kids. You want that cool sword? Here's a 0.01% chance to get it for $2.99 per try. Companies say these extras help fund game development, but games in the 90s managed to be complete without charging you for the color blue.
And you know the problem with it? The thing that he just said was that wait, what
Game
did he say?
development. But games in the
They need it for game development. The problem that I'm seeing with it, with the DLCs and stuff, gang, even with the DLCs, your game isn't complete. There's still bugs, there's still lags. Why is it that games in the 90s and the early 2000s can have a complete full game without all these extra microtransactions? This is a cash grab. This is a cash grab. Like, what are you talking about?
90s managed to be complete without charging you for the color blue. Number 7. Seeing who likes you. Back in the day, finding out who had a crush on you was pretty straightforward. Sarah from math class would pass you a note asking if you liked her back, or Tommy from soccer practice would
confused on
get
this
his
one.
friend to tell your friend that he thought you were cute. The worst thing that could happen was some mild embarrassment. But now, dating apps have turned this simple human interaction into a money
See, I don't use dating apps, so I wouldn't know. But you guys might know.
These
Nah,
apps are
let me chill out, let me
basically
chill out,
playing
let me
hide
chill
and
out.
seek with your potential soulmate, except you have to pay to peek. You get that notification. Someone likes you, and there's this blurry image taunting you, like a romantic ransom note. To see who it is, that'll be $29.99 a month.
Yo, does this actually, like, if you guys actually really do know, let me know in the comments. Is this actually like legit? Do you really have to pay $30 just to see who likes you? Just no way. There's no way. And the crazy part about it is that That's a chance you can get catfish. So you just paid $30 just to possibly get catfish. That's, yeah, man.
The apps even send you messages like, don't keep them waiting, or they might be the one. Meanwhile, that blurred photo could be your future spouse, or it could be your cousin Bob who accidentally swiped right. And the worst part is, sometimes you pay to see who likes you, only to find out it's someone who lives in Antarctica and collects toenail clippings as a hobby. At least the old school rejection was free.
You see what I'm saying?
Number 6, hospital parking. Visiting someone at the hospital used to be just emotionally draining. Now it's financially draining too. Hospitals are charging up to $50 a day just to park your car.
Where do you live? Like, tell me, where do you live? I've never heard of this. I've never heard of this. Where you have to pay for a parking spot just to see your family, man. That's so crazy. I would literally park down the street and then come to the hospital. You crazy.
Some hospitals even have parking meters. You could be having a heart attack and still need to feed the meter. Sorry, doc.
Yeah, right.
Can we pause the CPR? I need to add another quarter. One hospital in Chicago made $7 million in parking fees in a single year.
All right. We all got to band together and donate me a couple $1,000,000 so I could buy a hospital. I'ma change it, right? I'ma change it.
That's more money than most people make in their lifetime just from charging people to park while they try not to die. Hospital staff have to pay too. Nurses are paying their employers for the privilege of coming to work. It's like if McDonald's charged their workers for standing behind the counter. In countries like Scotland, Wales, and most of Canada, hospital parking is free. They figured out that people visiting hospitals have enough on their plate already.
Boot.dev is a platform
I didn't even know that
dedicated to teaching
existed.
back-end web development from start to finish in the
Number 5, reading an article online. Remember when reading an article online was as simple as clicking a link?
Yeah. Bro, I'm not even gonna say a lie. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. Because mainly, the majority of people that actually click on the article are students. It's so much harder in class to do class assignments when you have to look up specific articles. Mainly because every time that I have to go and like click on an article or whatever, I'm like, oh, this is a pretty good article. I can actually use this. I scroll down a little bit. They want me to pay $10 to see the rest of the article. Bro. Let me tell you this right now, man. That's stupid. Why would you have that as a system? Why? It doesn't make sense. Why would I sit there, read an article? Like, I'm not even going to read the article for real. I'm just trying to use it for an example. Why would you put it behind a paywall, bro? Why, bro?
Days trying to read the news is like playing a video game on hard mode. First, you've got to dodge the pop-up asking you to subscribe to the newsletter. Then there's the accept cookies banner taking up half your screen. You finally start reading, and an autoplay video in the corner starts blasting an ad about dish soap. Just when you're getting to the good part, a paywall drops down like a medieval castle gate. You've reached your limit of free articles this month.
This is the only reason why people are starting to use ChatGPT more. Do you not understand? Like, if I don't use ChatGPT to like finish an assignment, I use ChatGPT to find articles for me that aren't behind paywalls. Like, literally, I'm not even gonna sit here and lie. When I was doing an assignment for my final a couple weeks ago, bro, there were so many paywalls and stuff that I literally had to go to ChatGPT and ask it. I had to like program it to like have it specifically find these specific type of articles that I'm trying to look for, and like I literally had to add at the end, "Don't be behind a paywall."
It's like going to a buffet where you can smell all the food, but after 3 bites, they demand you buy a yearly membership. Back in the early 2000s, news websites were basically digital newspapers that anyone could read. They made money from banner ads, but then ad blockers came along, and websites had to get creative. And by creative, I mean aggressive. Now we've got subscription models that cost more than Netflix. Some sites want $15 a month just to tell you what's happening in the world. So now people just read headlines.
Man, to be honest, yeah, the headlines, obviously, yeah. But that's why people rely on TikTok news. Like, and it's not reliable. like, to be honest, if you wanted to find something out about the world, you have to do strong digging, bro. Like, you literally have to like go. You really have to like do a deep search for real.
And tweet their hot takes without actually reading the article. It's like reviewing a movie after only watching the trailer. Number 4, airline baggage. Back in the good old days of flying, your bags flew free. It didn't matter if you packed your entire
That's actually
wardrobe
crazy.
or just a
See, I've never flown. I never been in a plane before, so I don't know how much it would be nowadays. But that's
toothbrush. Airlines didn't care.
That's actually
In
crazy.
2008, American Airlines was struggling with high fuel costs and decided to charge $15 for the first checked bag. Everyone thought they were crazy. Other airlines mocked them, even running ads about how they would never charge for bags. But then those same airlines realized people were still flying American Airlines, and American was making millions from these new fees. So one by one, every major airline jumped on the baggage bandwagon. Now airlines make a fortune from bag fees. In 2019 alone, U.S. airlines collected over $5.8 billion.
hold on, hold on, hold on.
2019 on the baggage bandwagon. Now airlines make
hold
a
on.
fortune
I
from
make sure I
bag
heard this
fees.
right.
In 2019 alone, U.S. airlines collected over $5.8 billion.
Okay, I might have to invest into an airline. I might have to invest into an airline. I might have to make my own airport and whatnot. $9.8 billion.
Just from baggage fees. That's enough money to buy everyone in Wyoming a new car. The worst part is airlines aren't even good at handling these expensive bags. In 2022,
That's what I heard. I heard some people get their bags and it be damaged. That's what I heard, bro. It's like you're paying for something that isn't.
airlines
so
lost
good.
or damaged over 2 million bags in the U.S. alone. So now you're paying premium prices for your suitcase to go on its own adventure without you. Those airlines that promised never to charge for bags all broke their promise. Southwest is now the only major U.S. airline still offering free checked bags. They're like that one friend who still uses a flip phone, rare and probably onto something. Some airlines now charge you for carry-on bags too. They want you to pay to use the space above your own seat. It's like being charged rent for your apartment's closet.
That's crazy.
Number 3, getting your own money. Imagine paying someone to give you your own money. That's exactly what happens every time you use an ATM that's not from your bank. Back in the 1960s, ATM.
Oh, yeah, I never knew. Dang. Oh yeah. Yep, they do that. Yep. Now I'm thinking about it. Yep, they do that. That's crazy. Okay.
Were a revolutionary idea. The pitch was simple. Get your money anytime you want without waiting in line. These machines were supposed to save banks money by replacing human tellers. Instead, they became a sneaky way to charge us for accessing our own cash. The average ATM fee today is around $4.72 per transaction. If you use an out-of-network ATM just once a week, you're paying almost $250 a year just to touch your own money. It's like having a roommate who charges you every time you want to open your own fridge. These fees keep going up every year. Banks claim it's because maintaining ATMs is expensive, but analysts say it costs banks about 36 cents to process an ATM transaction. They're charging you more than 10 times what it costs them for something that costs them less than the price of a gumball. Number 2, concert ticket convenience fees. You find a concert ticket for $50 and think, hey, that's not bad. Then you get to checkout. There's a $12.95 convenience fee, plus a $4.95 processing fee, and a $3.95 delivery fee to email you the tickets. These fees are for letting you do all the work yourself. You're basically paying extra to be your own ticket agent. It's like a restaurant charging you more to cook your own food. Back in the day, these fees made some sense. Someone had to physically process your order, print the tickets, and mail them to you. But now it's all automated. You're paying a robot to send you an email, and that robot is charging more than the human used to. Even if you drive to the venue to buy tickets in person, they'll still try to charge you a convenience fee for using their computer. Some venues
That's
even charge
crazy.
you a fee to print your own tickets. They're charging you to use your own printer, paper, and ink.
That's
and then
crazy.
there's the
See,
facility fee.
yeah, same
That's
thing with
literally
this. I
just a
don't
fee for
do
the
this,
building
so
to exist.
I wouldn't know.
It's
But
like
that's
paying
crazy.
rent on the venue for the 3 hours you're there. Number 1, playing solitaire on a computer. Remember when playing solitaire on your computer was just playing solitaire? Back in 1990, Microsoft added Solitaire to Windows 3.0 for a pretty clever reason. They needed to teach an entire generation of people how to use this new thing called a mouse. Dragging and dropping cards was basically mouse training 101. It was completely free, worked offline, and became the most used Windows program besides Word and Excel. Now, if you want to play Solitaire on Windows, you're bombarded with video ads every few minutes. Want to get rid of those ads? That'll be $1.99 a month, a monthly subscription to play Solitaire. The same game that was literally created to teach people how to use a computer now costs more per year than some streaming services.
The problem with that is nobody even uses it. So why would you put a paywall on it?
Most versions now require an internet connection. Imagine explaining to someone from 1990 that you need a global information network to play a card game with yourself. The mobile versions are even worse. Some of them have energy systems where you can't play another game for 30 minutes unless you pay up. Microsoft even made Solitaire part of their Microsoft Casual Games Pass, a subscription service for games that used to be the definition of free. There are even calculator apps that charge subscriptions now, just to do math.
Yo, that's not, hold on. That last one was crazy, bro. But yeah. Nah. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.